Challenge for Muslims, fundamentalists, extremists and apologists. If you accuse us of performing miracles through a source other than God/absolute/Akashic consciousness, then demonstrate that Allah can perform miracles. Show that Muslim holy men possess the ability to perform miracles. There is no evidence that Allah has ever performed miracles. Rather, the Quran recounts stories of miracles from the Old Testament and New Testament, merely substituting Allah for the Jewish God, Elohim, Yahweh, and for Jesus. Show me any text from before the 7th century, prior to the emergence of Islam, that describes Allah performing miracles. There are none. Before Islam, Allah was one of 360 deities worshipped by pagan Arabs, with 3 daughters, Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, and Al-Manat, Quran 37-149. The founder of Islam removed the other 359 deities and redefined Allah as the singular God, Quran 38-5. Essentially, the Quran replaces Elohim, Yahweh, and Jesus with Allah, but without any evidence of miraculous acts attributed to Allah before the rise of Islam. Therefore, Allah is not the God of the Bible who performed miracles. The author of the Quran or the Prophet of Islam could not perform any miracles. In response to challenges, he repeatedly denied possessing such abilities, stating, "We refrain from sending the signs, only because the men of former generations treated them as false." Quran 17:59. Not only did he fail to perform any miracles, but he also did not introduce any new teachings, aside from a few verses that were already part of the beliefs of certain Christian groups. The Quran itself acknowledges this fact. In Quran 41:43, it says, "Nothing is said to you that was not said to the messengers before you." The Quran explicitly describes its author as a plain warner, Quran 29:50. Essentially, he was little more than a poet. For a deeper analysis, read my chapter on the Prophet of Islam could not perform any miracles. The universe functions according to the laws of nature, or, in spiritual terms, it is shaped by angels and their negative counterparts. To perform miracles, a human being must either embody the divine qualities of these angels and their opposites or have the power to command them. Achieving this requires merging with God, and in that divine union, one becomes capable of performing miracles, since only God has the authority to command creation. When you attack those who perform miracles, you are, in truth, attacking God, which is a grave offense. It is for this reason that I must take a firm stand, to protect the truth and, consequently, to defend God. In doing so, I must challenge certain Islamic doctrines, as you leave me with no other choice.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel and for help. I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship, and you didn't need a friend like me. But now you come to me and you say, "Don Corleone and give me justice." But you don't ask with respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather.
How much shall I pay you?
Honestly, what have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully? If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then he would become my enemies. And then they would fear you.
Are you my friend? Godfather?
Good. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. But until that day, accept this justice as a gift of my...
This was never about money for us. It was about us against the system. That system that kills the human spirit. We stand for something. To those dead souls inching along the freeways in their metal coffins, we show them that the human spirit is still alive.